Why do we do what we do? That's the question sometimes I find myself asking, and I think that people subconsciously ask. I'm going to try to make a video where I really can't see. I told myself I wanted to make a video. I've been wanting to make a video lately, just off the cuff. It's been a while. And, I've thought about posting like a worship video or music. And I just haven't. It's been very busy actually lately. I have been very busy lately, trying to remain present and not lose myself, my identity in the process. I know that's intact, but like losing what has felt like purpose and a passion for me in the flow of this summer. And building and trying to learn to harvest in the maintenance of life. Has felt like a challenge to not lose what my sense of purpose has been, because identity and purpose can go hand in hand, and when that gets lost in the motion and activity and in the building, you can lose yourself there. And I have in the past, and I don't want to. I want to rest, enjoy in the days that are, my down days, because they're the most healing for me. I'm sitting in my sunroom, and as I'm talking, I see this cardinal land on the telephone wire, and it's just such a beautiful reflection of God's kindness and goodness to me, His ever presence, even in the building. I long for contentment and peace, and a lifestyle that allows me to not be moved by worry or obligation. And so, in the wrestle of trying to build Sarah BSN and moving from a place of obedience, in knowing that the kingdom of God and wealth is in us walking in our identity. I don't want striving, to start to filter in. And sometimes busyness can feel like striving to me. and like busy seasons can feel that way for me. And I have a lot of people in my family, and wanting to be present in this season, mixed in with like, you know, what am I building? How am I building? Is it helping anyone? Is it helping me? I'm taking inventory. When I'm on my own healing journey and taking inventory of how I'm doing can be exhausting enough. So I really love these days where I slept in, and then I stayed in bed and I slept some more. Had some interesting dreams. I don't think any of them really meant anything. And I tend to really listen to my dream life and asking what Creator is saying to me. But it just felt like a gift in that way. And then I also, was realizing, man, and questioning myself, because I realized I hadn't drank a lot of water. I didn't drink a lot of water, and so it's like I need to do something. But the past few weeks, with life moving forward, and my body relearning that it's safe when things kick up, and like even good things reminding me of like how to handle joy. I can get tense. My body has been tense for a while, and I haven't really slowed down because I've been embracing summer and embracing building things. So it's been a little like, a down day was coming and was needed. It's tricky when I try to offer, mentorship for women, and just a healthy space, a healing space for women to process and work through their own grief and transitions and hormones. And a lot comes in the 40s, I think, for women, because, we're not contained in sterile laboratories where we're not affected by the world around us and the lives that we built. It's and we tend to feel more than men, I think, a lot of times, and maybe in different ways too, the way we carry things. So yeah, with all that, trying to create that for women and share what's been helpful, and use, things in my tool belt, like, my nursing education, my nursing license, my experience as a nurse, my experience as a mom, my experience as, someone who's been involved in integrative and holistic care and medicine and herbs and light and light therapy, so I have these things in my tool belt to give, and sometimes me offering them as help can be the thing that distances me from people. It can feel that way because it can seem like I have it all together, or that I'm trying to prescribe a formula, or it can feel intimidating. Like, oh, you have it together, I don't. But that's never worked for me when I try to go to someone who just prescribes a formula. And, you know, I also question myself, how much is manageable that I can help people with? How do I stay attuned to myself and my family and not become taxed? And I mean, at this stage, I don't have anybody except for friends that I'm helping. And the reality is that, like, even though these therapies are helping me and my family, you know, I don't have clients right now. I don't have even people under me with LifeWave, except for James and my mom, and we're all just using it for ourselves. So it can kind of feel just like, what am I doing? Trying to help people, and I don't want to capitalize off of people's issues. Like, I have issues. Like, I want to stay attuned to that. And I don't want to commoditize myself in the process and lose myself or make people into a commodity, but I want to offer something that can be mutually beneficial. So anyway, didn't really know what this video was going to be. It's kind of nice to turn on the camera and to do this because it's been a while. I think last summer I did this a lot. Just kind of spurred the moment where I was at. I did it when I was really into, you know, just worship and music, and bringing that, sharing that with people. And for myself, just being more open with my process, because it can feel, or has felt like in the past, that I have compartments to where healing has been, and I've been working at integrating the different parts of myself and my own healing. So it feels good to do this again, and to do it on a day that's more of a down day for me. I still have them. I just embrace them more with peace and acceptance and love. And so, yeah, it feels good to do that on a day, because maybe that's what somebody may need to hear. Maybe I'll upload this on my Instagram or on my Facebook. Yeah, my glasses are falling off my head. Yeah, so I slept today, and then I came outside to just garden a little bit, and noticed my energy was lower. I'm on the tail end of my cycle, and it's been a busy cycle, so I needed this day to be very slow, and I've just been embracing that as such. And just want to encourage anyone who's in the middle of any sort of healing in their life, any sort of trauma, grief, transition, or you're carrying stuff for other people, that it's okay to have days like this. It's okay to not have it all together, to not be in control. That's part of the thing, is that you need to embrace that in order to embrace your healing, and to walk out what it is that your life is meant to bring into this world, and to walk out, you know, the joy that comes with that. So if this is just for myself, so be it. If this is for somebody else, I pray that this is an encouragement. All right. God bless you.